All right, welcome to the next episode in our All Pro series. We are finally over to the defense. We are starting with first team All Pro edge rusher Trey Hendrickson, who is holding out right now or holding in right now with the Cincinnati Bengals. But anyway, so what we're going to do for the edge rushers, we are going to look at their sacks on third down, the money down. And then we're going to, I was going to just leave it there, but I actually want to look at some run stuffs so we can see the run game too. So we'll start off with Henderson. He has 4, I believe. All right. So I'll let this roll through and then we'll focus on the end zone view. But against Cleveland, Sean Watson early in the season. This was a 3rd and 4. So about 3rd and medium-ish. And I just watched all these too because I'll probably link my edge rusher video. So I went through all the edge rushers that got 10 plus sacks, looked at all their sacks and the plays where they got a sack and gave them grades. So I seen these, but didn't record it. So this would be cool. But anyway, we know the interior of the Browns, one of the best, not so much on the tackle spot. So one-on-one rush going up against Wills, and is not super complicated when it comes to Hendrickson. He's going to lean and rip, or he's going to rip and lean. I guess we could have looked at the coverage, but that's fine. It's whatever. So they you got, first of all, you got to get good get off. Sorry, that's a little tricky to say. And just like we talked about the tackles at the turn, like who's got the leverage, and they're pretty close to even here. Slight leverage to Wills, and so when they collide, you can see his offhand already is dropping, and he's getting ready to get into his rip. He's not about to sit here and play with him and bump chest. He's getting into his move. So he starts to rip, tries to break that hold on him. Now here, I mean, you're okay because this tackle's out of position. But in this space, you're okay. It's when you get down here and you see the hip drop and you see the leverage and the pad level drop. That's when you become unblockable. Now it takes strength and balance, but from here, you got the leverage. You got a straight line to the quarterback. And that's what happens. Okay, we will go to the next play. Every time I forget that it's going to do that. All right, this is 3rd and what the... Hold on. Sorry. NFL Pro said I've been working them too much today. Because honestly, I've shot like 7 sessions today. Okay, we're good. So against the Raiders, you got 6 men on the line. Quick pressure. Looks like a bit of a cleanup sack. I think I said it was 3rd and 10. Yeah, so this is Desmond Ridder. Obviously the backup. So we have, 6 on the line. So we're going to have some type of something going on. And they got a tight end out here too. So he's just going to give a little chip, barely a touch. So Hendrickson is... It's not really a one-man rush, so here's the difference because they had somebody come off the edge later. So since you got someone blitzing off the edge, Hendrickson is not going to work to the outside shoulder. He's going to work inside. So that's probably the only difference, but he is going one-on-one. All right, so let's watch that. Yeah. What you call it? Just dry bull rushing. And then kind of a cleanup sack. That's let's see who that's, because that was quick pressure. I wouldn't say that was the coverage. I don't know. I think he got antsy because right here, I mean, he's got a pocket. I don't know what the throw is. I mean, it's 3rd and 10, so the throw wasn't gonna be that quick. Maybe it was, but either way, he bolted. I think you got to stand there and make that play, but obviously it's a backup quarterback, so he tries to take off, and effort sack right there. Next, Raiders again. Same game. Desmond Ridder. Also, this is the backup. That was really quick. This is the backup tackle that Hendrickson is going against. Their starter is Colton Miller. All right, so we got a bunch of people on the line again. 6 guys. But it's a one-on-one rush. Good get off. And he's going to go right through his chest. Woo! I mean, strength and then lack of balance on the tackles. The tackles spot. Yeah, feet was flat. I mean, ain't not much to analyze right there. Like I said, Trey Hendrickson, it ain't too complicated. He's going to rip and lean. He's going to lean and rip. And he's going to bull rush you. Just a good get off, good explosive build with his get off and his strength combination. Just been doing it. He's been doing it for years. Combine it with effort, and there you go. All right, last one. This is against the Steelers. All right, so you can see coverage sack there. Did I slow that one down? Did. All right, so he's going to be one-on-one. They got some type of game going, but he's going one-on-one against the left tackle. All right, so obviously right now he's even with him on the edge. Just working the bull. I mean, that's a coverage sack. And as I said before, you get these reps where when the ball's not out, the tackle doesn't know where the quarterback is. So the tackle can't move his feet where he don't know. Like, you could mirror the guy. I think the best of them can, most can't. So they're blocking where they think they're supposed to. Obviously, Hendrickson can see that Russ is moving, so now he's gonna change his momentum, get off that guy, and then go make a play. All right, there you go. Those are the sacks. So we got 5 stuffs, what we call run stuffs, for no gain. And what did I do? I think I did run. Wait, you can just tell me. Oh no, these are just, I'm thinking of defensive tackle. This is purely run stuffs. So just any. So he's got 5. All right, New England Patriots. Looks like he's going against the tight end. Running back slips. No gain. All right, let's see what we got. So he's one-on-one with this tight end, just holding his gap right now. Obviously, you got everything outside help, so make sure they could play this gap. Running back decides to bounce it. I mean, at that point, the tight end's just out of position. Hendrickson didn't even have to do nothing. Dude slip, tries to regain. Able to make that play. I mean, look, that tight end wasn't doing it. He was just occupying space. Okay, we got tush push. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I am so curious to see this from the end zone. Obviously, he dove over Powell. We saw that part. Good jump. I don't know where it landed. It did. Hold on, that went too fast. It did look like Hurts didn't get any movement. I'll say that, but it's hard to see where it all landed. Ball snaps, and he's almost immediately going over. He makes contact with Hurts. Yeah, I don't know. I could kind of see Hurts didn't make any room. That's a heck of a play. I mean, you didn't you delaying the inevitable, but that's a heck of a play. All right, but that's a tush push. That's just a big collision. All right, Baltimore Ravens. I thought this was the Vikings. All right, toss play. Woo! Track him down. What he about to be? 31, 32 years old. Alright, so probably going to try to crack block him with a receiver. Stanley gives him a little chip. Aguilar's not stopping him. Alright, so yeah, I was looking for it. So this is Mike Hilton. Credit to him. I mean, obviously the hustle by Hendrickson, but at this point, he can't catch this guy at that angle. So the only way he bubbles back is if the force player does his job, which he does. I don't know if he faked Stanley a little bit or what. Again, Stanley doesn't know where the back or running back is, but he gets way past Stanley, gets in position to force Hill to slow up, cut back, goes right into Hendrickson. But good hustle, of course. That's 2 times they done put 9 linemen on him. All right, Chargers. Unblocked, down the line. Make that tackle. Now this is harder than people think. I don't do this as much because positions change, but back when you had more base outside linebackers and 3-4s, I would grade them on their ability to come down the line, especially when the zone read was so popular, because not everybody's good at it. You see the hip shuffle, he stays parallel to the line. He's on a good track. Not everybody knows how to stay on a good track. I'm sure you probably like, that's super easy. It's not as always. So he stays on a good track because you got to play cutback too. You got to be ready for this. You got to be ready for anything. Stays on a good track. So then the rest of it, like I just said before, everybody forcing it to move to bubble back, which it does. And you just pursuit, clean it up at the end. Okay, Tennessee Titans. I really like Titans uniforms. I like Bengals uniform set too. All right, we got a quarterback run that gets annihilated. Let's check this out. Is this our it's our last one. All right, let's see. Look like some type of counter. So we got a GT counter, whatever you want to call it, or really elite. So this is what we just. Why can't I see the? Am I tweaking? Why can't I move the? What is going on? Whatever. This is what we would call a thunder. I forgot I could just rewind it this way. That was just the name of the play, but it's really a guard tackle counter. But it's a read option as well. But I feel like they did it backwards. I feel like someone messed up. Either way, quarterback's keeping this and is going to try to run this and it gets destroyed because Trey's the key, so he's unblocked. I mean, that's just easy. I honestly think the Titans messed that up. Not gonna lie. Okay, that's it. Trey here. Look, I did third downs because that's the money down. That's when they know you pass rushing most of the time. He's got a lot of other stuff and some better plays, but you know, we got to be fair. That is what it is. So go to the comment section. Let me know what you think. Share around, get the convo started. Thumbs up, subscribe, and hope to see you for the next episode.